cheers, we all fly away.
If you're not a true freaking Spider-Man fan, and you ain't seen excuse me, and if you ain't seen Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, you don't know that song. Get the heck out of here, alright? Anyway, what's up, everybody? Cheese Master here, opening up some freaking Spider-Man. I loved the easel cards, had to have them on my display of stuff. A lot of people argue that Spider-Man and a lot of the other Universes Beyond sets just don't need to be in here. I would argue with a lot of points. I do agree that stuff like this should be stuck to a minimum of like secret layers and stuff like that. But what do I know? I don't work at Wizards. I think they're doing what any company would do and make money. I know a lot of us don't like that, but I mean, that's just how a company going to work. That's just how they're going to do it. Fortunately for them, I'm a freaking sucker for Spider-Man and Marvel. And if you haven't seen next year, they're coming out with a whole Marvel set, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I am really looking forward to this. The price has dropped a lot since the set came out. You know, a lot of different Spider-Man, just great looking art cards, and I can't wait to crack up into it. Spoiled myself a little bit here. My birthday's on October 27th, so I couldn't wait to just grab these Spider-Man cards. I love kind of playing on a budget a little bit, so this wasn't too bad. It was about, I don't know, $60. So let's talk about these sensational art cards here. Let's go ahead and start off with top left here. Put these aside. Man, I love me some Mill. Don't you know? And you can't go wrong with Blue Black Mill. Target opponent mills 8 cards. You may put an artifact card from that player's graveyard under the battlefield under your control. Grasping Tentacles. So this is Dr. Octopus's tentacles just destroying stuff left and right. Art's kind of cool. Could be, you know, could have been illustrated a little bit better, but I'm not opposed to it. This would be good, and you know, Captain DeGrath. Any Demir that runs black, really. Plenty of different powerful artifact cards here recently, so I think this would be a great card in any mill that looks to take other stuff, put it onto the battlefield under their control. Pretty good. I like it. Sorry, my camera almost fell. Top heavy. All right. Green Goblins, Pumpkin Bombs. Artifact, red, 1. Tap, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Then put a fuse counter on this artifact. Deals damage equal to the number of fuse counters on it to target opponent. They gain control of this artifact. It's fun, you know, everybody gets to draw cards, discard cards, deal damage. It really just causes havoc like Green Goblin does, man. I wouldn't be opposed to be putting this in something. Don't know what quite yet, as I'm terrible at brainstorming right off the bat being put on the spot on video camera, but it looks fun. Sensational Spider-Man. Now, a lot of people would argue that he needs flying. That would be great. But then who's to say that every Spider-Man card needs flying in their subtext? And then it's like, well, all the Spider-Man have flying. Then where's the actual, like, mechanics and critical thinking and all that stuff come in? So I think this is still a great card. Legendary creature, Spider-Human Hero. Azorius 1. Whenever he attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and put a stun counter on it. Then you may remove up to 3 stun counters from among all permanents. Draw cards equal to the number of stun counters removed this way. So it does exactly what Azorius wants to do. Control the battlefield. Stop their game plan. Draws cards. I think it's going to be a fun card. I really want to build it. I'm not looking... don't really know where I'm going to go with it. Just probably, you know, self-explanatory. Bunch of stun counters. Remove them. Draw cards. Shit like that. Stuff like that, excuse me. And, you know, just trying to draw into a win con, you know. Like, you know, no one would think of maybe Approach of the Second Sun, right? Doc Ock, Evil Inventor. Demir and 5. Human scientist villain, 8/8. He's thick, boy. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target non-creature artifact you control becomes an 8/8 robot villain artifact creature in addition to its other types. Fun. Pretty steep cost if you're playing Commander, which is pretty much all I do. So I wouldn't really run him in anything as the Commander. I'd run him in the 99 as a little pet card for, oh, my bad, artifact decks and Demir. So you would definitely have to pair the card with his tentacles because, I mean, come on. It's Dr. Octopus. But, fun card. Venom, Deadly Devourer. 2 black and green, legendary creature, symbiote villain, 4/4 vigilance menace. Pay 3 and exile target creature card from a graveyard. When you do, put X 1/1 counters on target symbiote, where X is the exiled card's toughness. So, with Spider-Man coming out, you're going to get a lot of these different symbiote cards. Changelings work really well with that too because they're every creature type. So, this would be great head for symbiote deck. +1/+1 counters, stuff like that. What green does. Pretty fun. Vigilance Menace 4/4 for 4. That's a great card. The Green Goblin, Nemesis. Black-red 2, Goblin Human Villain. Flying. When you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on target goblin you control. Whenever you discard a land card, create a tapped treasure token. So, obviously good in black-red goblin decks. I love me a theme deck, something that has, a creature type themed deck like humans or, goblins, elves, stuff like that. And I haven't built a goblin deck, and I want to, but I don't want to do, wow, brain fart here, Krenko, because mono red, I want to, do other colors, I need destroy spells, stuff like this, and I love Spider-Man, and maybe this could be a different route to go, Green Goblin being the head of a goblin clan is kind of weird, interesting. I don't know, we'll try it out. So, those set aside, we're going to go ahead, stay on theme here, and open up these Spidey-Man packs. See what we get here. I don't know much about this set. I haven't looked into it a whole lot. So, I'm just going to take it step by steps here and see what we get. Web Up. Mysterio's Phantasm. Cool. Angry Rabble. Huh. Awesome. Craven's Cats. Swarm being of Bees. Okay. Lurking Lizards. I'm only going to go through this pack's commons the first time, and then I'll kind of scoot through the rest of them as I go. I just haven't seen this set and kind of want to just take in everything that we got here. Hot dog cart. Let's see. He's in the background right now, baby. Nice. Hobgoblin, Mantled Marauder, Flying Haste. When you discard a card, he gets +2/+0 till end of turn. Fun. Web Shooters. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has reach, and whenever this creature attacks, tap that creature and opponent controls. Nice. You could do that twice. You could equip Spider-Man with his Web Shooters. Be putting more. Oh, no, that's not a stun counter. I wish I put a stun counter on there. Rhino's Rampage. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It fights target creature and opponent controls. Whenever excess damage is dealt to the creature and opponent controls this way, destroy up to one target non-creature artifact with mana value 3 or less. That's really good. I like that for one. Red or green, too. Really nice. Spider-Verse. Ooh, sorry. 3 and 2 red. The legend rule doesn't apply to spiders you control. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you may copy it. If you do, you may choose new targets for the copy. If the copy is a permanent spell, it gains haste. Do this only once each turn. That's kind of nuts. Okay. Mythic. Foil Alien Symbiosis, sorry. 1/1 becomes a symbiote. You may cast this card from your graveyard, but discard a card in addition to paying its other cost. That's sweet. Okay. Shiny. Land. Token Robot. Very nice. I would assume that's a decent card. What would you guys do to me if I've told you I've never seen the Spider-Verse movies? You just told us in the beginning that we weren't true fans if we didn't wait. And you've never even seen Spider-Verse? Okay, let me tell you something here. No. No, I haven't. That's it. I just need to do some research on where I can watch the first one. I know where to watch the other one. I just need to be able to watch the first one because I know a third one's coming out. And yeah, I just need to watch them. I know they're good. Flash Thompson, Spider-Fan, Flash. Of course he has Flash. He's Flash. When he enters, choose one or both. Tap target creature or untap target creature. Seems mid. Vulture, Scheming Scavenger. Whenever he attacks, other villains you control gain flying until the turn. Oh my. Steep cost for 6 too. The Spots Portal. Put target creature on the bottom of its owner's library. You lose 2 life unless you control a villain. Cool. Parker's Luck. At the beginning of your end step, 2 target players each reveal a top card of their library. Then they each lose life equal to the mana value of that card by the other player. Then they each put that card they revealed into their hand. Okay. That does things. Foil whoosh. Land. Token. I want another Spider-Man, please. Can I maybe get another Spider-Man, please? I wouldn't mind like a Spidey villain, like a rare Spidey villain or something like that. Let's get something wilder. Let's get something wilder. Let's get something wild, Pack Squad. Sorry, that's probably mad annoying. I'll stop doing that. Taxi driver, subway train, merciless enforcers, a regular common Spider-Man. Okay. All right. Cool. Green Goblin Revenant. Whenever Green Goblin attacks, discard a card, then draw a card. For each card you discarded. Okay. Spider-Girl Legacy Hero. During your turn, Spider-Girl is flying. Whenever Spider-Girl leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature token. Hell yeah. Let's go. Daily Bugle Building. Urban Retreat. Okay. Mass Meower foil. Okay. This land enters tapped. Oh, don't kill me. Black, white, blue. 2, return the tapped creature controller to its owner's hand. Put this card from your hand onto the battlefield. Activate only as a sword. Okay. Neat. Neat tricolor land. All right. So. Oh, did I not even see this? Rent is due. At the beginning of your end step, you may tap 2 untapped creatures and or treasures you control. If you do, draw a card. Otherwise, sacrifice this enchantment. Okay. You're a month late again, Parker. Give me my money or you're out on the street. Even though that's a woman. Wait. That's not the dude. They missed with that card. Alright. That was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really liked... Like, I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. You know, I like Spider-Girl. But I also like token decks, so there's nothing really new about that. Good anticipation. Like, I like the anticipation. The Spider-Verse card, I mean, is pretty cool. You know, like, I want to make a Spider-Man themed deck, so maybe we'll use that. Let's pack these up. What am I looking for here? Like, what's the big hit here? What do you guys say? What's the big hit? Because I don't know. I don't know at all. I am just going right off on a whim. Going right in, shooting in the dark. Let's move on to some Edge of Eternities. I have not opened any of these either. So this will be something new. And I just love me some good old-fashioned... Fashion Magic the Gathering. Ice Cave Crasher, Frontline War Rager, Insatiable Skitter Mall. I'm sure nothing out of the ordinary super bonkers is going to be big in the commons, so I'm going to just kind of scroll through them. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. CC'd Impact. Virulent Silencer. Weft Stalker Ardent. Evendo Waking Haven. Oh. Tap to add a green station. So, Gaia's Cradle on a budget. Like on a major budget. Okay. Very nice. And foil this thing. And planes and token. Okay. I believe you. Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. Okay. Time to open the other pack of your eternities. I'm probably mad annoying. Matter of fact, don't even follow me, y'all. You're not on my level. And by my level, I mean need to see a therapist immediately. Or you are. And maybe we can go together. I heard lander tokens are pretty good. Or like, you know, just like the lander. What is it? Create a lander token. Yeah. Yeah, I heard they're pretty good. Like, I would definitely run lander stuff in my AC landfall. And that thing runs pretty good. I use Walk the Aeons and cards that let me play extra lands for turn and cards from my graveyard, and I just buy back Walk the Aeons and just keep playing turn after turn after turn. It's pretty fun. I won yesterday playing like, I don't know, 8 extra turns. I'm sure it doesn't feel good for anybody else, and I know I'd be a little bit salty on the receiving end, but that's fun. 4-1. That's cool. Larval Scoutlander. Nice. Oh, dude, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Nice. Cool. The I'm not gonna read that. When this enters, search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Nice. Station. Flying. Other tapped legendary creature you control have Endo. Ooh, sweet. And for 3. Very, very nice. Foil this thing. Land token. Lander. There it is. This is sweet. Like, this is going in my landfall deck. Like, super nice. Sweet. I'm a sucker for pretty lands. With that being said, it was decent. I always like gambling, opening up stuff. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, so you know I had to run by the LGS, grab me some stuff for the B-Day. I'm sure I'll happen to have some more stuff to open for more content for my next video. If you guys are looking for more deck techs, if you guys are looking for more openings, just let me know. I know I haven't been on a lot here recently, but I'm going to try to make it a point to at least record a video once a month, you know, just to try to get back on my feet with it. I don't want to stop doing it. Didn't want to stop, but life be life, and you know how that is. You got family. It be what it be. With that being said, I think I'm done here. Yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see. I think I'm going to go ahead and figure out what my next video is going to be, deck tech wise. I love going through my decks and showing you guys what I got. I think it'll be Landfall next, just because I won with it last game. Kind of want to show you guys what I got going on with it. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the flip side. And be good, y'all.